Hey YouTube, Jeremy here with Simple Little Life, and today is day 16 of the 30-day video challenge. Today's video, we're going to take a look at what I consider a great option for an emergency gun, a bug-out gun, or even a child's gun when you want to take your kids just plinking or shooting some targets. This is an excellent little option for them. This is the Little Badger by Chiappa. Now this rifle comes chambered in both 22 long rifle as well as 22 Magnum. This is the long rifle version. This is actually my son's gun. We'll go over some quick specs on the gun, and then I'll kind of show you up close of the sights and a few other features. Basically it's a 16.5-inch barrel, 32 inches overall length, and the weight on this is just under 3 pounds. It's a break action rifle, and so we pull this front lever and it folds it in half. It also has a little ejector that will help pull out the round once it's been shot, and obviously that's how you load it. It's a hammer action, and there's no safety. Basically the safety is carefully letting down the hammer. Beauty about this gun is how small and compact it is when it folds. That's it right there. I've got this GoRuck GR1 right here, and even say this hydration bladder pouch inside of it, it just fits right in there. And that is just an excellent way to carry a rifle in a backpack. Super simple. You can throw it in your bag, head out and do your shooting, keep it in an emergency bag, a bug out bag, or in the backseat of your truck. Now let's get into a close-up and a few more details on the gun. Alright, so the buttstock is kind of interesting on this gun. I don't know if you'd even consider it a buttstock. It's basically a wire frame. It is somewhat adjustable. There are two little screws in the bottom. Right here where your hand would go, and you can adjust this. I would say it's about an inch in and out. It's a little bit short of a rifle. I'm 6'2", and you see when I shoulder this gun, it's pretty tight, it's pretty tiny. Also, getting in on the sights, I feel like I'm cramming myself down to shoot this gun, but in an emergency situation, I think it would be just fine. Again, we'll do a little bit of a close-up right here at the trigger area and this lever that you pull to break it open. Here's the ejector, and that actually moves in and out. Nice little mechanism there. It's a very smooth feeling gun. And then obviously the hammer to cock it and then release. The front sight on this gun, I'm going to see if I can get this camera to do its deal. It's basically one of these ghost ring sights, and this is basically how you adjust for your elevation. I'm not crazy about this necessarily because it needs to be a little tighter, I think. It's kind of finicky. I'd be worried that you could be shooting, walking around, and that thing would get adjusted. As you can see, there's a pretty good little ramp on there, and so that's basically how you slide up and down for your elevation adjustments. And then your windage is done with this knob, simply turning it in and out. And there's a look at the sight. And then I'll give you a look at the front sight as well. Okay, so there's that military style front sight. Also, this has the threaded barrel, and it just comes with a plastic protector on it. It's a pretty good little rifle. Like I said, this is my son's gun and he loves it. One other thing I forgot to mention, the plastic buttstock, and then it has this little magazine or little round carrier integrated here, which is kind of nice. You can get 12 rounds in there. Makes it, again, a nice option for an emergency type gun where you can have your gun and ammo in a package that's 3 pounds and really small. Also, real quickly, right behind the trigger guard here is a little bit of Picatinny rail. And they also have a generous square section of Picatinny rail on the foregrip of the gun. You can customize this obviously with optics, which if this were my gun, I would definitely be putting an optic on it. Some people would put a foregrip, like a vertical grip on here, a light, whatever you want. I've also seen a lot of people actually put a pistol grip on here, which actually might be a pretty nice idea. I could see that being a fairly comfortable option. A lot of room to customize these guns. My son made this paracord sling for it, and just a really cute little gun. Well made, very smooth, and yeah, just an option if you're interested in something like this. The price point on this, we paid $197 for it, so that's another part that makes it a great option for a bug out or an emergency gun, is that you're not investing a lot of money, and if you didn't, you obviously want to get practice with it and know how to shoot it, know how it shoots, get to know the gun. But it's one of those guns that if you're going to buy it and not use it a lot and keep it strictly for emergencies, you're not investing several $400 or $500 in a gun. It's simply $200 package and you've got yourself a nice emergency weapon. I'll go fire a couple rounds off for you. All right, so since I'm up in a barn, The acoustics in here make shooting quite loud, so I've got some ears on. If I were out in a field shooting a .22, hearing protection isn't necessarily all that necessary, but whatever. I don't know if you can hear the pigeons on the roof, but they'll probably leave in a minute. So I'm going to take a round right out of this little ammo holder, stick her in, and let's see. That was a chain hanging down off a fence at about 40 yards. Here you can see the ejector pulls out the round, easy to grab, get rid of, and ready for your next round. So there you have it. Quick look at the little badger from Chiappa. Thanks for watching the video, guys. Cheers.